Welcome to this full 45-minute Pilates session. Let's get going. Okay. Right. Standing tall. Ankle, knees and hips in line. Engage the core, so lower abs, hips, glutes, pelvic floor. Pull it all up as tight as you can. Release it a little bit so you can still breathe. Then relax the shoulders and relax the knees. Take a deep breath in. And breathe out. Take a deep breath in. And breathe out. We're going to look to the left. And then from the left shoulder, we're going to look up, over, and to the right. From the right, we're going to look up and over to the left. From the left, up and over to the right. From the right, up and over to the left. Left, up and over to the right. Next time we're going to finish, so up and over to the left. Bring it back to center. We're going to take it up to the ceiling, down through the center, chin to chest. Lift up, look to the ceiling, down through the center, chin to chest. Look up to the ceiling, down through the center, chin to chest. Look up to the ceiling, down to the center, chin to chest. Bring my head back to neutral. Shoulder roll. Okay, so we're going to do the arms. We're going to get the arms in front and push. Bring them back to the side, push. Bring them back to center, lift and push. Back to center, front, push. Side. Really active arms, shoulders stay where they are. One more all the way around. We bring the arms down by the side and we're going to push back. Keeping the shoulders down away from the ears. Tall through the body, soft knees, shoulders relax. Okay, last one. Bring the arm up above the head and we're going to take a side bend, really push that hip out to the side. Come back up to the center, take it the other way. If you take a really narrow stance, then you've really got to make the abs work to keep you balanced. Last one each side. Come back up to the center. Shoulder roll. Take the arms out wide. Core engage, squeeze the glutes to stop the pelvis rotating. We're just going to work down the spine. Keep the shoulders down and relax. Keep breathing. One more each side, and then we're going to release the glutes and allow the pelvis to rotate further round. One more each side. Back to center, arms come down, shoulder roll. And another one. So coming onto the left leg, bring the knee high, take the knee to the side, hold on to something if you need to. Last one, change sides. it down, back onto the left leg, go for rotation. Change direction. And flexion, point and flex. Change sides. Standing tall, rotation. Change direction. And flexion, point and flex. Bring the feet back to parallel. Ankle, knees and hips in line, core engaged. We're going to come up onto the toes, reaching up. Relax the shoulders away from the ears, and then slowly come back down. Lift the toes, push the hands back. So lift up. And slowly come down, really control it. Keep breathing. Heels nice and high, shoulders relaxed. Slowly coming down. Lifting up. One more after this one. Last one. Relax the arms. Okay, so we're going to come up onto the toes, onto one toe, and lift and change sides. Just working the ankles, flexing the toes. Okay, so standing on the left leg. Bring the right leg just off the mat. If you need to hold on to something, you can, but we're going to come up on that foot and slowly come down. We're going to come up, slowly come down. Lift up, and come down. Or wobble, but you know. The last one this side. Change sides. You should really feel the ankles and calves working with that. Come up again. It really strengthens the feet, strengthens the ankle, helps flexion with the toes. We're doing well tonight. Okay, one more. Bring it back down. Okay, just give another little wiggle of the ankles. Okay, we're going to come to the end of the mat. We're going to scoot the belly button in. We're just going to, a little stretch of the hamstrings and the lower back. So don't roll the back. So imagine you've got pins through the hips, soft knees, scoot the belly button in, and we're just going to fold forwards. Stop when you feel the hamstring starting to get tight. Relax the shoulders. Keep the belly button scooped in. Neck and shoulders should be in neutral. Stop. Pause. Take a breath in and see if you can get a little lower. And then on the next breath, we're going to come up. Slowly and controlled, shoulder roll at the top. Scoot the belly button in, come back down. Relax the shoulders, but don't force it. Back nice and straight. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, so you can get a little lower. Next time we take a deep breath, we're going to come up, breathe out. Shoulder roll at the top. We're going to do one more. Let's scoot the belly button in. Fold forwards, relax the shoulders. Going to stretch through the hamstrings. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, take it down a little bit lower. It doesn't matter if your fingertips don't touch the floor. It doesn't matter. Just stretching back of the hamstrings. Lower back. Okay, scoot the belly button in. Breathe out. You come up. Shoulder roll at the top. Okay, this time we're going to go down. We're going to stay down. We're going to come into down dog. Let's scoot the belly button in. Soft knees. Fold forwards. And the knees a little more if you need to get them on. Get the fingertips onto the mat. Walk forwards. Push the hands into the mat. Push the chest to the thighs. And push the heels down into the mat. Okay, so from there, we're going to take the left hand and try and touch somewhere between the knee and the foot on the right leg. Bring the hand forward and take the right hand, touch somewhere between the knee and the ankle on the left leg. Keep that going. The belly button scooped in. And keep it soft. The hamstrings are tight and hurting. Keep a soft bend in the knee. Going, keep breathing. Okay, we're going to go for 10, a little quicker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop down to the knees and flex the toes and push back into child pose. Keep breathing, really stretch through those arms and shoulders. Scoot the belly button in, push that tailbone back. Okay, we're going to lift back up, tuck the toes under. And lift back up into down dog. Push the thighs and the chest towards each other. Relax the shoulders. Now don't allow your body weight to sink into the shoulders. We're nice lifted away. Push through the arms, nice and active. Push through the whole of the hands. We're now going to bring the right knee somewhere in the direction of the left elbow. We're going to bring it forward and take it back and push into down dog. Left knee forward. And if you can, try and take it towards the outside of the elbow. The knees going across the body. Keep lifting the shoulders away from the mat. Remember to come up into down dog in between each move. Push the chest towards the thighs. Going for 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep breathing. Drop down to the knees and tuck the toes. Push into child's pose. Keep breathing. Give those wrists a wriggle if you need to. Okay, we're going to do both those exercises again. Just take a couple of breaths here. And lift back up. Tuck the toes under. Lift up into down dog. Push the chest and the thighs together. Feel the stretch across the back of the shoulders. Scoot that belly button in. Right arm, right hand touches somewhere. Bring the knee on the left ankle. Bring it back. Opposite arm to leg. Keep going. Right hand, left leg. Left hand, right leg. Right hand, left leg. Left hand, right leg. Right hand, left leg. Left hand, right leg. Scoot that belly button in. Keep going. We've got 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Drop down to the knees and hook the toes back into child pose. This is the last one on the wrists. For a while anyway. Lift back up, tuck the toes under, come back into down dog, stick the belly button in, push the chest and thighs together. We're going to go right knee to left elbow to the outside if you can. 1, 2, we'll try for 20. 3, you can hear the groans now. 4, 5, break if you need to. 6, remember to come into down dog in between. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, be there, 18, 19, 20. Down dog. Then we're going to drop the knees to the mat, unhook the toes, push back into child pose. So let your arms and abs recover. More breath. We're going to lift up, slide our body forward. We're going to put forward onto forearms, allow the body to drop the mat. So elbows underneath shoulders. We're going to push into the palms and into the lower arms. And lift the body away from the mat. Neck and shoulders relaxed. Giving the wrists a bit of a break. Stretching the spine. Take a couple of breaths there. Okay, we're going to drop the upper body to the mat. Allow the hands to slide down to the side of the shoulders. We're going to take a breath in and push through the hands. Pause at the top. Slowly come down. So the legs, the pelvis stay on the mat. Take a breath in, breathe out, lift up. Slowly take it down. Really making the biceps and triceps work. Push through the hands, lift up. Take it down. 2 more. Lift. Take it down, lift, take it down. Just allow the arms to come down by the side. This time, as we take a breath, we're going to lift up and take the hands behind our backs. We're going to lift the chest off the mat, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Allow the body to drop back to the mat. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, lift the chest off the mat. Keep the shoulders down and relaxed. Squeeze the shoulder blades together as though you're trying to get the arms to meet behind your back. Then release down. Lift. The arms together. And drop down. Okay, this time if you can, option 2, we're going to lift the legs off the mat at the same time. So as you lift up, you're going to squeeze the glutes, squeeze the quads, the legs should lift off the mat. Point those toes. Slowly come back down. Take a breath, lift. Breathe. Slowly come back down. Lift. Breathe. Slowly come down. Lift. Breathe. Slowly come down. Got 2 more. Lift. Squeeze those arms together. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the quads. And release. Last one. Take a breath in. Breathe out as you lift. Keep breathing while you're squeezing the arms together. Squeeze the glutes. Lift the legs. Hold. Slowly take it down. And just relax and breathe. Bring the arms back in front of the chest. We're going to come back onto forearms. Make sure the elbows are underneath shoulders. Don't allow the shoulders to sink down into the arms. Keep the shoulders nice and strong. Keep the chest lifted away from the mat. We're going to tuck the toes under. We're going to come into plank. I'm going to hit dips. Sorry, Joe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop back down to the mat. Push forward. Chest stretch, back stretch. Lift the chest off the mat. Relax the chest, tuck the toes under, lift, hip dips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it back down. Push away from the mat. Lift the chest. Breathe in. Back up to low plank. Make sure the elbows stay under shoulders. Abs are nice and tight. Squeeze the glutes. You're going to bring the right knee around the side. Bring it back. Left knee around to the side. Bring it back. Right knee. Bring it back. Left knee. Right knee. Left knee. Right knee. Left knee, right knee, left knee, on each side. Drop the body back to the mat. Lift the chest away. Doing well. Keep breathing. Okay, one more lot of those. Tuck the toes under. Push into the arms. Chest nice and high. Keep the shoulders nice and strong. 1, over 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it back down to the mat. Push the chest away. So from here, roll onto your backs. Not snooze time, not yet. Okay, so bend the knees. Relax the arms by the side. We're going to do just a few pelvic tilts to release any tension in the lower back. Okay, bring the pelvis to rest at neutral. Relax the shoulders. Relax the arms, make sure head and neck stay in neutral. Should be looking somewhere at the ceiling. Hopefully there's no spiders up there. Okay, we're going to push into the feet. We're going to come up into bridge. We're going to come up, peel the pelvis off, lift nice and high. And you're going to try and tuck your shoulders under your back. So a really tight lift the glutes. Pause and hold. Release the shoulders and slowly drop down. Go again, tailbone, pelvis, lift nice and high. Put the shoulders under the back. Keep the neck in neutral. Squeeze those glutes. Release the shoulders. Slowly come back down. 2 more. Tailbone, pelvis, lift. The shoulders underneath. Lift those hips a little higher. Release the shoulders. Slowly come back down. Last one. Tailbone, pelvis, lift. Tuck the shoulders under. Lift the hips as high as you can. Really squeeze those glutes. Release the shoulders and release the back down to the mat. And make sure the arms are nice and relaxed by the side. We're going to push back up. Lift nice and high. And using the abs, you're going to pulse the hips down, but not coming down all the way to the mat. So we're going to go 1, squeeze up, 2, squeeze up, 3, squeeze up, 4, squeeze up, 5, squeeze up, 6, squeeze up, 7, squeeze up, 8, squeeze up, 9, squeeze up, 10, squeeze up and hold, and slowly come back down. So make sure the pelvis is in neutral, so if you need to do a couple of pelvic tilts, just till you feel that it's back in its neutral place. You're going to lift the legs up to the ceiling. Straighten the legs as much as you can. Relax the shoulders. Remember where your biting point is, how far you can normally take the legs before the back starts to lift. So you can always just go down and just see with either one leg or both. And just make sure that you know your biting point. Then the arms come up to the ceiling. We're going to start with alternate arms and legs. Take them away nice and slowly. Stop as soon as you feel that back lifting. And then slowly bring them back up. And take the opposite side. Only go down as far as you can, keeping that pelvis in neutral. And make sure the abs are pulling the legs back up. Make sure your shoulders stay pushed into the mat. We're going for one more on each side. You can either continue doing this, or we're going to take both arms, both legs away. Take them away, don't allow the legs to touch, and slowly bring it back up. Take them away. Keep that pelvis in neutral. Slowly bring it back up. We're only going to do 5 of these, so 3 more. Really pull those abs in. Last one. Bring these to chest. Roll them in one direction, then the other. Okay, this time the arms come by the side. Let's bring the feet down to the mat for now. We're going to see if we can get the bottom, the legs up off the floor. We're going to lift the legs up to the ceiling, and we're going to rock and lift up and slowly come down. We'll lift up and bring it down. So pushing through the upper body, but using the abs. Keep breathing. Okay, last 2. Took the knees to chest. Okay, so here's a little bit of a challenge one for you. Make sure I've got a little bit of room above my head. Okay, so you're going to lift the legs straight. You're going to put your hands ready to support your back. We're going to lift up. Just support the back of the pelvis and then drop the legs over the head. Scoot that belly button in. Pause. And then slowly, using the hands for support, gently bring the arms up, the legs up, and as slow as you can, controlled as you can, allow the body to come back to the mat, and the legs come back down. Okay, we're going to do that 3 more times. Lift the legs up, lift the hips up, support them with the hands, scoot the belly button in, drop the legs over the head. See how far back you can get the toes. And coming back, just try and use the abs to do it as controlled as you can. Okay, last 2. Lift. If you can do it without the hands, that's fine. Make sure as you come back down, you're keeping the abs to control you coming back down as best you can. And bring the legs down. So we've got 1 more. Keep breathing, relax those shoulders. Lift. Swoop up and over. And as slow as you can, controlled as you can. Bring the body back to the mat. Bring it back down. And relax the shoulders and just breathe. we're going to bring the left knee in, keep the right leg along the mat. And we're going to alternate. So we're going to put fingertips to temples, bicycle. So lift up and look down the outside of the left leg. Drop them over, outside of the right. Slow and steady, don't rush it. Keep breathing. Breathe in. Six more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring the knees to chest. Rock them in one direction and then the other. Okay, we'll finish with a few stretches now. Arms out wide. So you can either have the feet on the floor, we'll do knee drops, or the feet at tabletop, and we're going to drop the knees to the left and look to the right. Keep the shoulders on the mat. Make sure you use the abs to lift the legs back up to center before you take the legs to the right and you look to the left. Slowly come back to center. Legs to the left and look to the right. Slowly bring it up to center. Knees to the right. Look to the left. Slowly bring it up to center. Go for one more in each direction. Knees to the left. Look to the right. Lift back to center. Knees to the right. And look to the left. Bring it back up to center. Hug the knees to chest. Roll in one direction and then the other. In your own time. Rock back up to sitting. You're all still here. Good. Okay, sitting tall through the body. Shoulder rolls. And another one. And we're going to sweep the legs around to the side. Stretch the sides, stretch the obliques. They've done a bit of work today, so we're going to drop down to the elbow and reach across. Gently lift back up. Come to the centre and hold somewhere between the ankle and the knee on the right leg. Then lift that arm over, slightly tighter stretch. Bring it down. Stretch across. Nice and in line. The body should always be 90 degrees to the mat. The last one in this direction on this side. Okay, round, sweep the legs round to the other side. So, down to the elbow and reach across. Gently lift back up. Hold on this side and sweep across. Really feel that stretch. Back down. Last one on this side. back up. Take the legs out in front. We're going to keep the shoulders dropped away from the ears, scoot the belly button in. So imagine you've got a big beach ball in front of you. We're going to wrap the arms around, so open out the shoulder blades, scoot the belly button in, around the back, over the ball, flex the feet in towards you, and point the toes away, lift up through the spine, open the arms wide, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and then come back around the ball. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Keep the head and neck in neutral. Point the toes. Open wide. 2 more. Keep them around the ball. Point the toes. Open wide. Last one. Around the ball. Flex the toes in towards you. Point the toes. Reach out wide. Shoulder roll. And another one. Okay, that's it for the mat work. If you'd like to come up standing, and we'll finish off with just a couple more stretches. Okay, so take the legs wide. Side bend, reach across. Really reach up to the ceiling and reach down towards the leg. Bring it back down, round to the centre. Down the right leg and lift up to the ceiling. Stretch it. Down through the left side, lift up with the right. Last one. Bring it back up to centre, arms come out wide, rotation. Centre. Rotation, centre, one more each side. Bring it back to centre, give the arms a shake. Give the legs a shake. Shake everything. That's it, Jane. Brilliant. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed that Pilates workout, I've made you a special playlist.